Hello everyone, this is Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Welcome to Asphalt Legends Unite. So I will begin for the first time ever. We'll begin to be ready up and start for today's brand new video segment, as I will have to kick up and do one demonstration to have a tutorial will be featured until I will have to start out. We'll be ready to enter in career. Just like Asphalt 8 Airborne and Asphalt 9 Legend, but this is going to be the most impressive racing game out there to be usable on consoles like the PS4, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and even for the mobile phone device and tablets, as it may ever to be played to come here anytime, and I'll have to be prepared to go for a progression in order as I will take the first steps in career. As it may ever new to my YouTube channel, feel free to subscribe, like, and comment, and don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Alright, let's get ready to start the tutorial and begin. We'll be using in manual controls. So here comes the cinematic cutscene. So we're about to be ready to have a good look, and this is very awesome to have a good kind of a different Lamborghini that I've never seen this one before. Welcome to Asphalt Legend, and start racing and unite. Here I go. This is pretty awesome to drive, but it has to take one step closer to do some demonstration to get to use about this game. Got to take some tight turns and drive well to have the first steps. Tilt the left stick to the left and push the L1 button to start drifting right. Let's see how it works up, and just have to go tear up and dance around. Well, it may be quite obvious, just like when I was playing in Asphalt 8 Airborne, but I never played in Asphalt 9 Legends, but in Unite, this is pretty awesome and pretty fun to drive to go anywhere to have some main challenges and do some tasks. Just might have to do some more drifting, tighten around, and go clean in style. So push the cross button to activate a nitro speed boost. Let's give it a go and find out. Oh yeah, now this is what I'm talking about. Solid touchdown and perfect on the landing. But this music is quite very good to jam out, so I really love to enjoy this one, viewers. So here comes the extra tip. Shockwave gives you a huge boost of speed, so I'll have to go and tap the X button and wait until the perfect range where to go awesome and bring out the epic. Nice and very awesome. Good players win races, great ones break records, legends change the game. Quote by an anonymous driver. Pretty awesome to have a good racing demonstration tutorial when you're playing for the first time ever, just like all the previous Asphalt racing games. But I really hope I had to do some one good default vehicle, as we've been starting out with a Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution X 2015. But not to mention, as I just come here for the first time ever by starting out with 250 tokens and 215,000 credits. But quite good, and new offer has been well featured to have a good look. Alright, only one welcome bundle has been featured, and it costs with 100 diamonds that you might need to get the instant card unlock in Class D. But it takes 200 days left, so there's no need to have a little bit more time to go for a rush, in case I'll have to keep a good watchful eye out to have the first title to go and recommend to be visiting in shop. So the other kinds of tier columns like the Asphalt Bank, Legend Fund, and Currency. For Asphalt Bank, this part of the shop might have to be unlocked at 23 flags, so I'll have to come back when I reach it. And same goes to have a different method in Legend Fund, so this will have to be unlocked at least in Garage level 5. And the currency, it also comes with costs with real money to get different packs of diamonds that starts out with $1.99 to almost by 100. Just like with some different methods to get these kinds of different tokens, but best value will might need to go earning up as well. Same goes to the credit, and that brings out to have some extra earnings what to go for using with tokens. Well, I really bet this is going to be quite good to be indeed as well to have some best moments to go collecting with some cars and compete with some opponents when you're about to be unlocking multiplayer, special events, daily events, and also to have the last one is the Legend Pass. But you might have to take the first stage to start out in career, viewers. That's why it takes one good step to have some objectives to be compete in different events, just like all the previous Asphalt titles as you just really enjoyed on the mobile device on tablets and cell phones. But I'll have to get down to it and ready to play. So this is very interesting to have the first event. We'll have to take the starting out position in Chapter 1. Welcome to Asphalt. Let's proceed, and here we have some list of events. We'll be get down to do some progress in order, but you might have to do some different lists of rewards that you might have to get up in first place. By starting out in number 1 is Birth of a Legend. Is going to be racing in San Francisco to get the BMW C4 LCI E89 as a blueprint. But recommend rank is going to have to be example to be placed in 458. But season flags might have to be started out to go for progress, so you might need to collect all the flags at once in one race at a time. But I'll have to start out and have the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, and very good to have the maximum per level to go by default is starting out in 467. That should do enough, but almost forgot one thing precisely, so I'll have to get down to do some preparation to be labeled to go where exclamation mark will be received in notification. Okay, these are your car stats. Each stats can be separately upgraded. The first one is the top speed, second acceleration, and the third is I will start out to go in handling, and the last is the nitro. So each applied upgrade increase the rank of your car, so you have to go in precisely to choose which one is going to have to be ready to get down to have some prep work that you might need to have enough credits, as you already got this one to take the starting position to go in the first day. But each kind of stat is different. Top speed and nitro will make the car faster, handling and acceleration will make it more controllable and responsive. But of course, it actually does quite brilliantly to see some different methods, as you already done this before from the previous Asphalt racing games, as number 8 as the example along with number 9 Legends. So let's give a top speed and have a... Alright, let's get the top speed and upgrade it into stage 1 and see how it works up to go or adjust it to be increased by the rank. Alright, very nice, and just have to go and save up the credit, so this will have to turn it into stage number 2. Now, if I really think to go for increase for turbocharge on acceleration, this will have to go amp up and make it much more stronger to be more better. Okay, very nice. Just have to go increase a little bit, and also for the handling to be using on the tires. So let's give this a little bit more pack-a-punch upgraded and make it into stage number 3. Now, I really think if I had to go adding up with some nitro, that's how it has to go for extra reinforcement to go amp up and make it much more controllable speed. But hey, looks like I just earned myself to go for a garage level up, and wow! I can't believe I just got myself to have some car packs has been claimed and unlocked. But I'll have to take it and just have to be stored in to be well placed in the collection. But I really bet only one received blueprint on the Class C car is quite good to be available. So which one should I have to get? But talk about all kinds of different vehicles, but maybe I'll have to give the blueprint for the Lancer Evolution to pick this one to go for a main queue. So let's get ready to open up the cards, and there you go. See that? All kinds of different cards that listed to go for a type of uncommon as the example, but that should do very nice and very good to be indeed to have these kinds of card collection to be using for some upgraded parts. So that should do very enough, and let's ready to race, and I'll have to be preferred to go for a touch drive in case I'll have to do this for old fashioned to go style in sim racing. So here we go, viewers. First race, Birth of Legend is going to be ready to take on in San Francisco. 3 seconds, And here comes the good Asphalt racing in the Unite. Okay, now just I had to get ready to do some drifting. Just have to press the L1 and get ready to go for a recharge the nitro bar. So you're really gonna have to do some drifting. It also helps you out and give that nitro boost where to give it a go. Oh man, this is gonna be crazy to see one opponent just been knocked out. Come on, just have to go for one tap of the drift, and here it comes. Just have to go quickly and dive down below. So I got in the lead. Just have to choose any direction if you can. This will help you out. And don't forget, whenever you see the nitro, pick it up and just reach it up towards the finish line. Okay, good best results, 39.712 seconds. Good, and no need to get a little bit more time to go for smashing up with some opponents to go increase the nitro. But in that case, let's have a good look on the replay, and it's going to get much more demonstration to see how you can work very well when you're playing in Asphalt Legends Unite. I can't say this replay turns out to go awesome and pretty well epic. Let's have a good look and go cue in cinematic. But if you'd like to, this is very much more creativity to have this main part of the scene after one race is been complete and just have to keep moving on forward to have the different parts. But the second is going to be the third person in the car, free in session, and cinematic. So I already got one all race goals complete and one received comment card for the BMW C4 LCI E89 as an uncommon. Position reward is 350, flag reward is 1500, and total credits in 1850. But, well, I don't know. If I really think to have one extra thing to go for double up the credits, let's see and claim it. But amazing. No need to have advertisement video, just might need to take one claim reward at a time to be limitations up to 20. So use it wisely after the race ends, and that will bring out to having one single daily at a time. So race 1 complete, and looks like these credits will be useful for upgrading the car, so I'll have to obtain and claim it. Alright, let's go to race number 2, dominating San Francisco. But one other thing, there are the list of vehicles that you're about to start out on Class D, but look at this. All kinds of best iconic vehicles, and even the new ones that I've never seen this one before. Oh, I almost forgot one more thing about one extra received gift card that I just already got the Bentley Continental GT3 as a first day to be obtained this vehicle for free. But talk about having one good extra vehicle, so I'll have to unlock it and give this one to go for a competition, ready up, and go for the Asphalt. But take a good look at this beauty. This GT3 race car made by Bentley is about to go competition to go hit up the Asphalt. Let's give something a little bit more taste of the upgrade and go stage up to be increased into number 2. Alright, acceleration might have to go for a little bit more upgrade. Then I'll have to give it to be double up and upgrade it into triple. But hold on. When upgraded to be stopping in the 3rd stage, advanced upgrade stages for every car allow the installation of import parts. These parts further increase the stats of your car and its rank. Import cars can be found just like car blueprints inside car packs and as exclusive rewards. Applying these will grant your car an extra punch of performance. Well, I didn't notice about this extra part will be requirement too, so I really bet that should do one extra requirement to go upgraded to becoming stronger and better. And this one right over here is going to be having 2 parts on brakes. just have to go apply on 3 stages on nitro, and this part right over here might need suggested to be placed to have a 1 single requirement. So upgrade nitro card has to be labeled to be as uncommon. Well, I'll have to hold on to the tokens just in case if I might need to have some more earnings with some collecting cards, and just have to go max out to go full in capacity. So that should do enough, and tank gas is full. Let's race, and let's go for the second stage around in dominating San Francisco. Beat the challenge and win another blueprint for the BMW C4 as I had to go in 3rd position or better. So I had to go focus in 1st place. This goal and main step demonstration will have to go gloves off. Okay, so use 360s to knock down close opponents and gain more nitro during jumps. Double press the square button to perform one, so I really bet I'll have to give this one a go. Let's keep it up and switch it to go focus to have a good eye and precision. But I'll have to change up the turns whenever I like to, but I just had to go and make it more skillful and challenging to go full competitive. But without using the touchscreen, but only on the consoles, can actually to be work very well to go precisely to use the guideline controls. So here comes the nitro jump and finish line just in time. Nicely done and made it in 1st. So let's see the full results and tally up to see which one is doing well to be well placed up to go as a driver. So looks like they got some good opponents to be using with a Chevrolet Camaro LT, Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution, 2 of the Nissan 370C Nismo, and the BMW C4 LCI E89. But best time in 42.098 seconds, and that is very good to take the 3rd race of the step demonstration. So another oncoming car has been received and only have claim to go double up in earning. So let's continue on and have the 3rd event. We'll have to keep the trail, we'll go in forward. But I mean, look at this, viewers. I got myself to have a new car. It has been unlocked and obtained. But I'll have to check it later, so I have to be ready to keep forward to be doing the 3rd stage. Okay, very nice. Just had to go unlock and ready up as I had to keep using this one later on forwards. So hello BMW C4. This road going vehicle has been perfectly will be taken to the Asphalt course. Okay, now I'll have to be ready to go in touch mode to be turned off, so I just have to keep that for a reminder in case I'll have to be using with some different options on controls. So each kind of different performance, like you're about to do a double press to perform a 360 and uses the nitro to go for a full shockwave. But I'll have to keep using this as a guideline tip just in case I'll have to be reminded to myself whenever I have to go up and touch drive. But I'll have to keep collecting with some more cars in case I'll have to keep earning up with some more credits. So let's grab the Bentley and just have to go for one extra feature. Might need to do some different selection to give a different appearance. So there are some 3 types available whenever you might have to go and jazz up your vehicle on the paint, decals, and body parts. But starting out to have some specified vehicles to go example like this one to be on the official decals to have this livery variation. Custom colors might be turns out to go for the standard paint, which is unavailable to have some specified vehicle that might need to go unlock to have some different types of the currency. But it costs with 15 stars that might need to be unlocked. Same goes onto the rims and tires, but I really bet this feature and the main system is quite very interesting. So let's have a good look on the body parts, and that might be turns out to go for the original stock part has been well placed on racing type category. but it is unavailable for each kind of race car, but the production road cars might bring out to have some compatible to bring out with some 8 different section titles. Now let's have a good look on the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution. And here it is right now that brings out with 8 body parts section is now been available when choosing any kinds of road going production car. Let's have a good check on the hood, and it also comes in to have some fictional brands like the Carbon and RCE. But much more beautiful out there to have the change up on different types on the color and the carbon fiber to be turned off and turned on. But looks cool and very nice to be awesome. But, however, it might need to be unlocked as well to get all kinds of access to be modified to have any kinds of different road going vehicles that you might have to jazz up and give a good kind of a style would be outfit to be choosing on different trim colors or just have to go in carbon fiber. So let's have this one to be original stock and turn on and have the trim, place it on a trunk and go precisely to have this one to be placed in active. But the roof turns out very nice, and there's no need to be changed up to have a different type and carbon fiber, which is going to be unavailable. The front part. This is going to be quite very interesting to have 2 fictional brands on the RCE and the Carbon. But this RCE is very good and competitive looking style, and also to have some few other options on the rear part, just like to have this one in carbon type outfit and the RCE, which is very much more good and rad looking. And same goes to the trunk, which is going to be put up to have one part in the trim, and the both parts has been placed up as well. But even for the tire, this one is very interesting to have some fictional rim brands besides the actual part. But only one thing to be well featured to bring out to have a different paint color selection whenever you might need to choose some different rims available to be unlocked and have the requirements. But I'll have to stay and prefer to go by original stock. Let's give this a little bit more change up to go for a different in silver. Okay, there you go. But in that case, whenever you like to choose any texture to go with standard, metallic, and the matte. But also I just really think about the tires might be bring out to have a new feature. So let's see how it turns out and make it much more creativity to go style in purple. Well, maybe not yet at least. Hang on. Just have to get back and I just need to get used to it. Oh, and you might have to color your own brake calipers, so that will be doing much more nicer to jazz up your own kind of a vehicle. Okay, let's have a good check on the spoiler. This one is a Carbon, and that is the RCE. Okay, terrific, perfect. Already did the trunk, the roof, even the front bumper, and maybe I already did the scene on the rear. But you might have to take a good look on the decals, which is well exclusive made to have this livery. But take a good look at this nice golden Land Evo X, final edition, and good to go to have a nice golden moment. And that brings out to have a good kind of exclusive livery to get this one, but let's see the L3 on where to get. But this item is currently unavailable. Well, we'll have to find out soon enough and see some upcoming special offers and events. Well, I got it. But very awesome, and I just really think I'll have to come back at any time to have the decals might have to go change up and give that appearance. Well, sorry for the wait. I know this is going to get a little bit more long time out there to have some list of progress as I have to get down to finishing up in 6 events for the first chapter. So I have to go back and go start out in third round, Himalayas downhill. So let's choose any car, and I'll have to stay in the Bentley Continental GT3. We'll be ready up and get down to go off and touch drive. But if possible, I'll have to be preferred to go driving in style without using the guidance in case I'll have to do first steps of demonstration. So let's go for the race goal and finish in 3rd place or better. Starting grid is going to get a little bit much more different out there, and here comes down below. Ho, this is going to get tricky out there. So I had to go quick and catch up to that Camaro. So I had to watch myself. Bring out the barrel roll and ramming speed to go pack up the nitro. Oh yes, I just knocked out that guy out. Keep at it. I'm almost there to the finish line to go for a short race. Yes, 31.464 seconds has been reached to the podium. Now, I really bet this race is going to get shorter out there and always have to keep trying to stay without getting yourself caught in the wreck. But man, I was so very close to ram that Camaro before doing one jump by performing in a barrel roll. That's one good epic moment in the highlight, and I just really had to give down and do some double up on earning. So I had to keep collecting with some uncommon card on the BMW C4 LCI E89 and just had to keep up and go claim by double up in earnings. Alright, very nice. Let's continue on and move forward to take the 4th step. We might need to take the next one, and even perhaps one card has been unlocked. But I'll have to get to it and switch up to a different vehicle besides the Bentley Continental GT3. So let's stick it to the D class and prefer to go notification, had to go unlock and upgrade it that costs with 3,000 credits. Let's make it into stage 4 and have the stage 2 upgrade will be upgraded into number 3. Alright, garage level up, and I just got free card pads times by to get these kinds of vehicles in different kinds of cards. So I'll have to sit back and unlock with some more earning vehicles with some uncommons, so I have to keep a good watchful eye on the rare, legendary, and epic. Okay, still have enough blueprints and upgraded the Land Evil car. Nicely job, and startup has been improved. Looks like the max rank has been increased to 1031, unlock upgrade up to stage 8, and 4576 garage value. Nice, sweet, and very nice. Let's keep upgraded up and just have to go improvement to have the upgrade on stage 4 into stage number 5. It's all raring to go. Let's pray. Highly dangerous route is going right on ahead. Got to beat the challenge and win more blueprints any way I can, and the race goal will always have to put myself to go reaching in 1st place. But no need to have a starting grid to take the downhill. Let's go ordinary and racing party. Okay, perfect nitro, so I had to catch up to the others. Slipstream, and just had to do some skills in case I just might need to have enough strength where I have to go smash up with some opponents. Coming through. Got to catch up to that Camaro. Ace that drip, and here comes the jump. Oh, slam that BMW C8. Uh-oh. Just had to go air controls and just had to keep it much more focused. Okay, got it. Just might have to use the cross button to activate nitro. Got it all in, and wait until the blue area, and then just have to go punch it out, and perfect. Smashing up some obstacles, so heads up. Jump down below, and off-roading in style. Oh yeah, baby. Claim that podium and much more, going faster by under a minute. My time is 56.896 seconds, and look at it go. We'll have to take a full-on results. Terrific and very nice to have a good basic road going effort, as I just already take this one to have a first time ever along with a Bentley Continental GT3. But let's have a good check on the replay. Going on in full cinematic. I just skipped one driver, and the BMW C4 is gonna get wrecked and take the jump to go airborne. Okay, so let's have to continue on and progress. We'll have to go filling up with some more oncoming cars on the BMW C4. But 3 times we'll go double up on credits. Well, I really bet enjoying Asphalt Legends Unite is gonna have to take a first steps when enjoying for only one part of the segment video by the first day. So next up is number 5 in Power of Nature. But almost forgot one thing perhaps. I just really had to get the car pack when finishing up in chapter 1. But I'll have to do it right now, and let's see which one should I received. Okay, one blueprint for the Land Evo X. Just have to keep moving on and take the 5th race event. Let's go back and give another upgrade to go adjusted, and I'll have to save it by almost by 100,000 credits. Handling is doing well, but make it to go upgraded into stage number 5. So let's keep going and racing up in number 5. We'll get step and get closer to have the last race of this event. But different methods does matter, so I have to go and finish in 2nd place or better. Time to go in 3 seconds, and here comes the go green light. We'll bring out the boost. We'll be on the quick start. Heads up, I'm about to go overtake, so I had to go change up to do some strategy to smashing up with some opponents. So the shockwave is going to be ready to go unleash. I'll have to use it right now and bring out the go epic boost speed. Oh, smack on that butt. Steady as it goes, and I bet there goes one good company. Come on, just have to get things to go work up and get better at it. Just have to go drift up and go blue nitro perfect run. Final stretch comes in, and there you go. 54.386 seconds, and good requirements to meet the conditions. Let's see the full results. I bet this is going to be having a 4-car challenge until the other 4 is about to be joining the party. But very nice, and I kind of think about separation on starting grid order is going to be expected to be unexpected. So let's have the claim and ready to go move on forward. But total credits will double up into 6,300 credits. I'm always have to keep racing on and have some more features for it to keep moving on forward until the unlock will have to take one step ahead. So gas refuel for all cars. Now I have unlocked the car pack store. Let's get a free blueprint pack now. Alright, let's proceed, and there it is right now. We'll go classic pack for free. But it grants up to 2 cars, and let's see which one should I get. Let's see how it works up, and which one should I get. Alright, very nice. One blueprint for the Chevrolet Camaro CL1 50th edition. But, reminder folks, when purchasing to have a free car pack, it also features to have a 4-hour countdown that you might have to come back at any time. Come back every 4 hours for another free pack by daily. Alright, let's also check the premium pack for better cards. But I can spend tokens for 1 pack or get 5 packs for a higher rarity card granted. Let's get 1 pack for free this time. Okay, so it looks like I got 3 times the blueprint on the DS Automobiles DS E10s. Let's proceed. And the bonus pack, well, maybe I have to give it a try and go claim by 5 laps. So it also takes by 1 single daily a day. So I have 1 card blueprint for the Lotus Evora Sport 410. Second card pack has been received to go in, and a Porsche 911 Targa 4S. Oh, nice! The Dodge Challenger 392 Hemi Scat Pack in Blueprint Common, but uncommon that is. And 7 tokens has been earned and obtained by a single daily. So last one, and 1 import card has been received for the upgrade acceleration. But it gets a little bit longer out there to get bonus pack, and it also features with 19 hours and 20-minute cooldown. But I'll have to come back at any time soon, so I just have to come back forward to get some more cars and collect it to have some more vehicles to be suggested and upgraded to go max out. So let's collect 10 tokens, and season finale will be heading back to San Francisco. I'll have to grab the Land Evo X again and go for the final edition. Old fashioned wheel go style to have a racing perspective to be going in without touch drive to do all the way. So this challenge is about to get much more riskier and basic as before. So let's go 3 seconds and start it out to go faster to extreme. Got to be quick about it. Touch drive has been turned off, so I had to go strategize and smashing up with some opponents to gain some boost. Come on, still might need to hurry up. But man, they're about to go at it, and they're about to give it all they got. Got to do the barrel roll. Here comes the airborne. Ha ha ha! That's 1 driver knocked out. Come on, just have to keep going and make it to go racing speed. Okay, just have to take the alternative route. Drifting to go style. First place, baby, coming up. Alright, still got this one to have a good upgraded acceleration speed and performance. So I have to use the nitro and give that boost. Alright, epic drive. So I have to be very extra careful. Distance and 85%. Just have to take the barrel roll. Coming up and max out the nitro. Alright, finish line up ahead, and there you go. First place without being ends up in 2nd or 3rd place. My best time is 1 minute 44.757 seconds. Amazing and skillful remarkable, such as challenging up with some few opponents for the Infinity Project Black X, Toyota GR Supra 2023, Porsche 911 Carrera RS 3.8, Lotus Elite Sprint 220, Peugeot SR1, Nissan 370C Neon Edition, and BMW i8 Roadster. Awesome! More cars joins in and bring out the epic fun of excitement out there to be racing up to go on 1 lap only for this event. So let's move on, proceed, and Gearheads has been unlocked to go for a new season to be proceed forward. But there's going to be having one more thing to have a high stakes to go multiply the credits, such as I have to use it at any time, so I have to go stopping on times 6. But it takes gambling, but I'll have to give it a go and see which one should I have to go for multiply to earn up with some credits. Ka-ching! And total earnings to be up to 14,280. But thank you, Lady Luck, and one method to go earn up by double up the credits. So Gearheads has been unlocked. That means it's going to go for proceed forward to have the flags has been earned and obtained. Nice! Congratulations, you have completed this season. But luckily, all kinds of different manufacturer brands, including classes and specified vehicles like the muscle car, Chevrolet Camaro, Class D Rookie, and starting up to have the Gearheads will be moving up to have the next video. But I know I just really think about to take the progression to go all in order, but all kinds of different events when you're playing in Asphalt Legends Unite. But looks like Season 2 just had to be bring out to have all kinds of different levels and challenges as well. But I'll have to take step by step and one event at a time, but man, it takes all events in different seasons that you might need to get all the events to be complete and have some more cars to be unlocked and obtained. But the music turns out to be bring out the go for the beat. But I really think about it, so I just have to keep moving on forward after the first step on introduction in Season 1 to have a good race and welcome to Asphalt. Well, I really bet it takes a lot of fun out there, and more daily goals will be started out after the first day. So, looks like I got myself a Lamborghini Aster Ion, but I'll have to ready to claim, and that should do very well to have another vehicle to be stored in the garage. But almost forgot one thing perhaps, so I had to go collect with some tokens and have the daily goals. We might need to do some objectives at any time. So next step, apply import parts to a car. Let's skip this one and see how it works up to go for a method of approach. But instead, I'll have to give this for only one nitro and see which one I might need to do some requirements. But I still already got the Bentley Continental GT3, so I'll have to use it and see which one should I have to go for a requirement to be applied and upgraded. But not yet at least, just have to make it to go upgraded into stage 4, so imported parts might need to have some minimum requirement to go using up on specified vehicle. So, looks like daily events has been unlocked, so I just might need to have 3 more to go to have special events, multiplier, and legend pass. Events can't be accessed from here. These are new events and exciting rewards every day. Make sure to join the fun. Well, the first one is going to be interesting out there to have some different challenges besides where you're about to go enter in career mode. But events are available for a short time. These are an awesome way to earn great rewards and exclusive cars, so come back often for new events. But it needs to have some requirements to get down to have some specified events, like the first one in Dazzle in Paris. But remember viewers, when you're becoming as a new player in Asphalt Legends Unite, increase your garage level to unlock more events. I'll keep that in mind, and then I'll have to be ready to continue on in part 2 when playing in career mode, but the tagline itself for my channel, having brand new content videos takes a long time by doing hard work. But this is going to be doing the first time ever to be enjoyed by playing in Asphalt Legends Unite, just like when I was playing in Asphalt 8 Airborne. Well, I kind of think I still might have to get down to it, and then this will take a good racing step opportunity as I decided to go in turning up in touch mode. Besides, using up with the controls is going to take a one step closer if you're about to become as a novice or a pro when you're about to becoming as a good achieved expert from the previous Asphalt racing games. But I'll have to take one good novice step level, and that's how every racing games will always have to take a good experience to see how it goes. So thanks for enjoying watching the video on Asphalt Legends Unite. I hope you enjoyed. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, then click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Then follow me on social media platforms like DeviantArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, Patreon, and other social media platforms. Plus, membership is now open to everyone. We'll join to get access for price levels a month with exclusive perks, custom emoji with my OCs, and many features to support the channel by becoming a member. It's the best way to help out with the super thanks as an extra will support and grow. And also check it out on my YouTube shorts that brings out with a showcase with UDRS Inspotech livery, Total Drama fan art, and Dispenser Camp fan art liveries whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be seeing you guys next time for part 2 in Asphalt Legends Unite, and I'll be looking forward to see you again at the next current video.